morning, Your Majesties. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so happy Wednesday. In today's video, I'm gonna read a story. Well, I don't know if it's a story. It's actually a poem. Have y'all ever heard of Tominos Hell? Now, I've heard of it, and I heard that after you read it, you get bad luck. But I don't know if I believe it. But I'm gonna read it to you guys. But first, I am going to, well, someone wrote about it, wrote something about it, and then they put the poem. Okay, so it goes, I'm always looking for ways to combine my love poetry translation and the macabre. So I was delighted to stumble across a sort of creepypasta internet legend about a cursed Japanese poem that causes tragedy and death. Should you read it out loud? I quickly looked for the piece titled Tominos Hell, and I knew right away it needed my loving touch. The English translations were bad, nearly incomprehensible, if still eerie. A quick read through the Japanese convinced me that it was time for a fresh and more accurate version in English verse. Apparently, the story of a young boy's damnation of unnamed acts. Tominos Hell was published. Tominos Hell was published. I discovered it in 1919. Wait, what? Is that old? Of poetry, Basego Yaso, titled Seiken or Gold Dust. The poet was a university professor and lived in France for a time studying at the Sorbonne. His work is heavily influenced by French poets, especially symbolists like Arthur Rimbaud, Stephanie Marlem, and Paul Valéry, with whom he became friends though Sago's later work was ostensibly for children. It was filled with strange symbols and wordplay that could be quite unsettling. Here's my rendering of this very dark, disturbing poem with footnotes. And on important matters, I've not actually read the thing out loud, so I can't speak to whether the curse is real. I'll leave that to your own discretion. Discretion, whatever. Okay. So, no. The below version was edited on March 24th, 2026, so that the English more closely echoes the tone of the Japanese original. Okay, so it goes, oh jeez. Elder sister spills her blood. Younger sister breathes out flame. Sweet little Tomino alone lets fall his shining jewels. All alone, Tomino falls into the hell and hell other darkness, without even flowers. Is Tomino's big brother the one who whips him? What the heck? The purpose of the scourging hangs dark in his mind. Strike him, lash him, though never quite shattering, there is but one reed to Abatsi, the internal hell. I beg for a guide through the dark hell to the golden sheep. To the nightingale, how much did he put in that leather pouch to prepare for his treat to the internal hell? Spring is coming. To the valley, to the wood, to the winding ravings of the quickest hell. The nightmare in her cage, the sheep aboard the wagon, and the tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tomino. Sing, O nightingale. In the last misty forest, he screams he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A fox's buttercup opens its golden petals. Down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell, the solitary journey of sweet little Tomino. If in this hell they found, may they then come to me. Please, those sharp spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain, not for ideal fancy are those red pins driven in. They serve as hellish signposts for sweet little Tomino. Is that it? Jeez. Well, I think that's the end of it. Now, I will let you guys know next week if I experience any bad luck. I will let you guys know. So that's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys on Friday's video. Love you. Bye. Mwah.